Pokemon Horizons episode 44 aired earlier today, and dude, this was one of those episodes that is gonna go down in the history of this show. It was actually insane, man, and I genuinely urge all of you to go and watch the episode yourselves, either before or after my review, because bro, the writing, the animation, the quality, the character moments, the stakes, the story progression, this episode really deserves all of the viewership and all of the praise in the entire world. It was really phenomenal, man. So let's talk all about it. In the episode, the Rising Volt Tacklers head to the Explorers base, and very quickly Friede gets separated from the others and trapped in a room with Spinel, where Spinel's Umbreon begins absolutely destroying Captain Pikachu. Like, genuinely, Umbreon blocks and dodges and outspeeds and outpowers all of Captain Pikachu's attacks. And dude, can I just say that I'm so happy that I chose to stan Spinel way back at the beginning of the series. He really do be the best villain ever. He's so cool and mysterious and creepy and intelligent, and clearly also a crazy strong battler. What a fantastic character. Meanwhile, outside the base, Onyx, Agate, and Sango summon the Black Rayquaza using a mysterious sound speaker thingy, and then Rayquaza appears in the sky above them, stunning everyone. It's like Rayquaza is entranced or attracted to the sound speaker, because all it can do is float there doing nothing while the Explorers begin attacking it over and over and over with all of their strongest moves. Meanwhile, Captain Pikachu uses Volt Tackle to bounce off of Umbreon's Reflect, propelling forwards into the wall and breaking them free. Then it gets revealed that the Explorers are actually managing to do real big damage to Rayquaza by hitting it over and over and over and over with their Pokemon, and here is one of my favourite moments of the entire episode. Bruh, the writers finally remembered that Roy has a Wattrel, dude. Finally! We have Salvation Wattrel Bros. Because after all the damage, with Rayquaza being super injured, Agate pulls out an Ultra Ball and throws it to Rayquaza ready to catch it, while Liko and Roy are trying to battle Sango and Onyx. But then, luckily, Wattrel launches into the sky and manages to intercept and block the Ultra Ball. Wattrel is a legend, man. He didn't show up for months and months, but then he suddenly appears and stops the Explorers from catching Rayquaza. I adore this little bird, dude. What an actual MVP. But the MVPs don't stop there, because then Dot, being the absolutely amazing character she is, she launches off of the Brave Asagi airship, diving into action, and she distracts Agate with her Pokemon while she pulls out her Rotom phone and uses her technological knowledge to hack the sound speaker. You know, the speaker that attracted and entranced Rayquaza? And through hacking it, Dot actually manages to disable it, dude, freeing Rayquaza. Man, Dot is a legend. The way she managed to muster up the courage after all of her development and dove headfirst into the front lines of a war facing the Explorers, facing Rayquaza, and single-handedly stopping their plan? I challenge you to name better character development. I bet you can't, dude. So Rayquaza, now free from the sound waves, but incredibly injured, uses Draco Meteor to protect itself. This scene genuinely felt like the end of the world, like an apocalyptic disaster, you know? With all of the main characters fleeing and hiding and taking cover so they don't get unalived by Rayquaza's absolute power. But then Sango, being the absolutely crazy, unhinged girl she is, she dives in headfirst and sends her Glalie catapulting to Rayquaza and using self-destruct. And Rayquaza, after taking all of the damage earlier, and now taking the huge explosion of self-destruct to the face, Rayquaza actually falls out of the sky, barely conscious, and bro, while it falls, it crashes into the Brave Asagi airship, destroying a huge part of the airship, and sending the both of them crashing down into the ocean. And that's where the episode ended. Today's episode was genuinely hard to believe, dude. It was really perfection, wholeheartedly, you know? Everything about it. Seeing all of the Rising Volt Tacklers fighting so hard against the Explorers to stop them catching Rayquaza, that was so cool, dude. It genuinely felt like all-out war, you know? With the combat between the two groups, and then Rayquaza in the mix too. There was so much tension, man. And it really felt like all the characters had something to do. They They all had their own parts to play, their own roles, and I loved that, man. But to me, the MVPs of this episode were 100% Dot for her hacking, Sango for her self-destruct strategy, and Wattrel for stopping the Explorers from catching Rayquaza. Today's episode is clear proof that Pokemon Horizons is a peak show when all of the build-up and character development and storytelling pays off. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time, more than any other episode I can remember in a long time in the anime, you know? And I really can't wait for the next episode, man. I actually can't believe that the Explorers and Rayquaza, they destroyed the brave Asagi airship, dude. That is absolutely huge. This episode really did have real stakes, you know? It had lasting consequences. And that's a major sign of phenomenal story writing. I really can't get over the reactions of the main characters to their airship being destroyed. That was like their home, you know? The looks on their faces were insane. It felt so real, so gravely serious. Man, Pokemon Horizons really is peak, dude. And hey, I'm gonna guess that the airship being destroyed, that's probably one of the reasons why Liko, Roy, and Dot go to the academy in Paldea, cause they're stranded in Paldea, you know, while the airship is being repaired. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed the episode and my review too. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. That would really help me out a lot, you know? Be sure to join our Discord server if you want to talk about the anime with like-minded fans. And on that note, thank you all so much for watching, and best wishes until we meet again!